Alright, so I just got my brand new hitch mount in for my mini skid steer. It doesn't weigh too much. It weighs about 35 pounds, I think. So now I'm going to go ahead and install it so I can pull this out and start using it. I've got a new one coming in the mail. This one is off my van, but I've got a new one coming in the mail tomorrow that'll be a little bit more useful. It has a D-ring on the end of it. So I don't know if it's gonna, might be too tall. Not sure. It looks like it could be too tall. We'll see what happens. So it looks like it did it. I was able to back it out just fine, and now all I gotta do is just flip this down and she's ready to roll. So that is kind of what I wanted to see. So now I gotta do is flip that up and go ahead and pull it out, and we're gonna do a little wood chipping. Got a few limbs that I cut down, so I'll pull it out there and we'll see what it looks like. So it moved it pretty well, so now the chipper's in position, is ready to go. I had to cut up everything in small bite-sized bits so it wouldn't take so much work to cut. So let's see what she will do. I think that's a good spot. as you can see, it does a pretty good job. Now I'm going to go ahead and start heading out the other way. So yep, now I got both of them all the way into the tent. So we're pretty much good to go now. Worked really well. Didn't damage the grass at all, even pulling that load. And I was just idling the engine for the most part. It would have went faster if I had to rev the engine up, but it's my first time using it, so I kind of wanted to take it easy. Pushing this in is a little more finessing involved because it's swiveling like that, but pulling it runs just fine. Only thing is, I noticed with the ball kind of sticking up like that, it seems that when I'm going down a hill, it's wanting to push the front of this machine up a little bit. But once I get the other ball holder tomorrow, I shouldn't have that problem because it'll all be going straight. So yeah, so far everything went just fine. So this is what it looks like under the hood. I've got the boom up in the air, and I've got this panel here open. So right now what I'm doing is I'm installing a safety switch for the battery, just in case something happens electrically, I can just shut it off. So that's what I put this here for. And it looks like my wiring is coming in the mail, my wiring from Amazon. So I took out the lug that's used to jump off the battery if necessary. I don't probably need that because I keep everything on a solar charger. So I put this switch in here because, like I said, when you're dealing with older equipment like this, I don't know what somebody's done to the wiring. It could be some unsafe modifications here, and the last thing I want to do is have something just sit there and catch on fire because the wiring was chopped up. And until I can really look at it and determine if everything is safe on it, I just put battery switches on equipment. So when I flip the switch off, the battery is completely dead. There's no power to the unit. So that's what I'm going to do now. Is wire that battery up, and then just kind of make it where if I have to, I can just flip it as a shut-off switch. Probably need to change the hydraulic oil in it. I don't know what the condition of it is in. It looks like the last person did replace the hoses here, so that's good. I don't know if this one was replaced. It's got like a little ding in it. I'm definitely going to be replacing anything that looks bad under here because that hot exhaust is right there, and if any of these hoses blow, that's an instant fire once it hits that hot exhaust. So I'm just checking everything out to make sure everything is still in good shape before I start really using it. But the good thing is all the lines up here are solid steel lines, or aluminum. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's aluminum. So I don't have to worry about that blowing up. But yeah, under here I have to check all this. So the cylinder here, it's kind of scratched up, but still in good shape. Other than that, that's basically about it. So yeah, it's pretty much just kind of wrote some information here so I don't forget. But yeah, the handle, the auxiliary handle should be here tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, in a few days. So I'll hook the auxiliary handle up, and hopefully I find a good deal on a grapple and I can start using that. But yep, other than that, I'll go ahead and hook up my lugs to my wire here and just kind of intercept the starter so that this will be right here, and should be able to hook that up to the starter right here and then shut it down if necessary, or shut it down when I'm not using it. So it's just a safety feature. But yep, other than that, that's it.